So today was another pretty easy day of cooking. The people I cook for haven't been home during the day, so haven't been making lunch. Started my day going to the Mexican market first to grab some panela cheese, which I love for Chile Relleno, and then went to Erewhon to do the rest of my shopping. I know, Erewhon is stupid expensive, but I like some of the stuff here and enjoy the people watching. Got to the house and started to prep for the Chile Rellenos, and I don't have a comal here at the apartment, so I just charred them on the stovetop. It worked decently well. Once they were charred, I transferred them into a bowl and covered them with saran wrap and let them steam while I started my sauce. The sauce is pretty simple to make. I start by cutting and de-seeding some guajillo chilies, cutting up some tomatoes and onions, and grabbing some garlic. I add some chicken stock to a pot, add all my ingredients, as well as 2 bay leaves. I know there are a lot of bay leaf deniers out there. I am not one of them. I think the key is using fresh ones and keeping them in the freezer. Season with salt, a little cumin, and some consomme, and bring it to the boil, then let simmer for 30 minutes. I remove my bay leaves and blend the rest of my ingredients. Then in the same pot, I add a little bit of oil, get it hot before adding back in my sauce. I strain it, but that's completely optional. Peel and de-seed my chilies, stuff them with a mix of panela and queso Oaxaca. I don't use toothpicks to seal these. I found it unnecessary, but I am also scarred by having bitten into a toothpick at a restaurant before. I make my batter by separating eggs, whipping up the whites until they are stiff peaks, add about a tablespoon of flour, then add my yolks, lightly coat the outside of the chilies with some flour, dip in my chilies, fry those off in some hot oil until nice and golden. Made a quick cilantro vinaigrette with cilantro, sherry vinegar, Dijon, garlic, and a touch of honey. Char some corn and sliced up some onions for my salad. My client was ready for dinner. I added my chili to the sauce to heat up, plated up my salad, also decided to add some avocado on top. They also asked for a bowl of tomato soup as well that they like with these little crackers. Plated up some chilies with lots of sauce and a little more cheese on top, and that was my day.